Well, this journey out, it's only about 7-8 k's I've got to go, but it's proper rough. I'm only just going above idle. I'm glad I'm not going too far because this is what's used as the fuel. So anyway, we're heading out. Looks a little bit better over there. We'll get there eventually, and there won't be much on the cards this afternoon. I don't think we'll be fishing, that's for sure. She's a bit of a rough whole journey out. I got warned at the boat ramp. A couple of young fellas said don't go. I said, mate, I'm just going down the islands in between to camp. But it's a rough journey out. Quite extraordinary out there, rough as guts. And I've just come into where I want to moor for the night, where I'm going to camp, and look at it, it's just smoothing out. I can barefoot in here. Quite amazing what a difference it makes when you just get shelter from that easterly wind. It's really quite comfortable in here, but out there where I just came through was very uncomfortable. It was not a pleasant journey at all. But in here looks good for tonight. I think this will be my spot for tonight, protected from the easterly winds. Beautiful view, and I think I can make this work. Oh, I just arrived. Just a pretty hectic trip out. It was only about 6 or 7 k's out, but it's blowing, I'd have to say 30 kilometers an hour. It's 20 knots. It's a decent breeze, and it's coming straight down the guts of the river, or the canal I came out on as an easterly. So we found protection here in the bay. That is out on Newry Island behind me. It's got an old fishing lodge on there, which I plan to take you to explore and have a look at from many years ago, and it's still there. You can still reuse it. So we'll pop up there a bit later, wait for the tide to go down a little bit. But we've got a nice, calm, protected bay here, and I think this is where we'll be spending the night. I don't think there'll be much activities on this afternoon. Might be just some snacks, some food, and some Netflix, I think. Anyway, we'll see how we go. Well, luckily, just before dark and the tide's all the way, has come all the way out, I realised, well, none of my charging stuff's working, or my charger's not working. The batteries are working, just the cable's not working. So I've got to shoot back to the car. It's rough as guts. Shoot back to the car and grab a cable for the night. Otherwise I've got no phone, no nothing. So, tally-ho, we're off back to the car. Okay, so I went back and got my charging cable. It's charging now, which is good. It's a bit of a pain. We've got a big tide tonight, 0.4 for a low and 5.98 for a high, and we're 2 hours off low tide now. So a lot of the water's gone, as you can envisage, and as you can see in some of the background footage I'm showing you, it's a very narrow passage to get back out where I want to be. I have been caught on these mud flaps before, and it's no fun. You're stuck there until the opposite tide. So I'm really watching it closely. And if you go like meters, like 2 meters off the channel, it goes from 1.5 meters down to 200 mil, and you're stuck. So I've got to be really careful here. I normally plan better than this, but having my cable not working has meant that I've got to do it. So there's channel markers on the way out. I can see the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you've basically got to kiss them as you go past to stay on the channel. And because there's so much tidal movement, the sand does move. And between 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, if you actually go directly where you should go, according to channel markers, you hit the sand. So a bit of local knowledge to go out and around there. But I'll go back to where I've spent the afternoon moored, and we will get ready for the night. That's the channel we're coming in. Not the greatest footage, I'm sorry, but I'm really trying to concentrate to drive as well. You can see how close we are to that sand. That's the marker we're heading towards there. That sand there is where I got caught last time. I only get caught there again. I was 6 hours caught there. I've just had a rod out the back and it's just gone feral. This happened a couple of times actually. Don't know what it is, but it's not liking being caught. It's golden trevally. Beautiful golden trevally. I'll show you in a minute. Well, I've just been getting ready for dinner to sleep tonight. Had the rods out the back and just got a beautiful golden trevally. Let me go get it and show it to you. Well, I can't believe it. But we just got a really nice golden trevally. Nice fish. We'll send him back, I think. Why didn't it just be a trevally? Anyway, that was fun. Good fish. Okay, we've got another one. Let's see what this is. It's not as big. Oh, He's fighting. Here he goes. He's fighting a little bit. Just on dusk, I'm cleaning up here. Oh, I think it's another trevally. Goodness. Nice little grunter. We'll keep him. He's worth keeping. Good sized little fish there. He fought hard too. Just having a great time out here on dusk fishing. I just put a prawn out the back and it just went rank. Just started peeling line. I don't think I've still got it. That was a lot of line. I'm gonna have to peel back in. Just setting up for the night and the rod just took off. The sun's going down, it's kind of getting late, it's time for dinner, I'm hungry and I'm buggered. It's time for dinner, time for a movie and go to bed. But for dinner tonight I'm going really lazy. So tonight I have got, for dessert I've got a custard pack and some tin peaches or plastic peaches for dessert. And then for the main course, I just had it here, I've just lost it, here it has, it's fallen down. For main course I'm going very easy and we're going to have wild mushroom and lamb risotto. I'll cook that and let you know how it is, but it looks all right. We'll have a crack. Got a little stove here ready to go. Gonna cook on here. Gonna cook on the stove there and we'll see how we go. Good morning. It's a bit bright, but good morning. Sleep okay, not great. I'll probably have to have a sleep this afternoon to catch up. Sore throat, but that's okay. We'll get up and have some breakfast and see how the day goes. Well, it's about 6:45 a.m. We've just got up. You can see this is where I slept last night. My bed on the ground there with the mosquito net, which I really didn't need because it was very windy, but I needed to start with. We might time to pack up a little bit now, give us a bit of room, and then we're going to make some breakfast. We're just about to cook breakfast, but before we do breakfast, I've just been having a line out the back, which seems to be working quite well, but I'm just going to re-rig the line. We're in, I think it's called a yellow zone here, not a green zone, but a yellow zone. So I'm going to go to the Panacosta rig, and we're only allowed one hook on the line, so I'm going to set that up now and see what we can catch while I'm cooking breakfast. Having breakfast on the beach with the fishing rod out. Does it get any better than that? Come with me, let's have a go and see what we catch. Now, I've said it several times, I don't profess to be a great fisherman. I just catch fish by pure dumb luck. But I'm not a great fisherman, but I do have a go. And for those who are wondering, I'm just going to run Pananesta with a light sinker on the bottom and a circle hook that hooks the fish. You don't need to strike at it. Rodney rod holder gets to do all the work. It's just simple. I just combine 50 metre leader, not 50 metre. I put 50-pound leader onto my braid, down to a sinker, and then I just do a special knot here that allows me to put my hook on there. I don't require any swivels or anything like that. It's just all using the fishing line. So I'll do that up now and I'll show you what that looks like. Again, I'm not a professional, I'm just having a crack. This is what I was taught, this is what I do. So you choose, please yourself, but I'm just showing you what I do. So I've hooked up my rod line, just put the sinker on the end with just a granny knot on the end, which means if that gets caught at the bottom, you can just yank it and it'll come off and you only lose your sinker, not the rest of your rig. So I've got my 50-pound line connected to my braid. I've done my hook that I do for my hook like this. If you want to see that knot, ask me in the comments, I can do it. But that's all I do then is just feed my self-hooking my round, the circle hook. I really like these circle hooks, as you know. Put that on, and there you go, there's my rig set up to go fishing. I'll put the bait on there. No swivels, easy to do. All I need is a bit of leader I can hook up. Again, I will reiterate, I'm not a professional fisherman, I'm just having a punter, having a go. So for those intermediate fishermen who'd like to know how to do it, that's how I do it. For you pro level fishermen who do it your own way, good luck to your brother. That's fantastic. As long as you're fishing, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter how you do it, as long as it works. And this works, as you've seen by a fish we caught this weekend. I'm just trying to get breakfast ready and the fishing rod's going off. Something decent on there. Very decent. Got me around the anchor. Bugger. Well, just cooking some breakfast. I've got coffee done, and I can assure you this morning it tastes good. Just had that epic fight with that fish that hooked himself around the ankle. It was a big golden circle, golden trevally. I missed him anyway. That's fishing. Next time I need to get him quicker. But I'm hungry. It's breakfast time. Got my coffee, just making some sausage, and Leanne has made me some savoury mince, pre-cooked. I just got to heat it up because these sausages are cooked. So we're getting to breakfast. Keep the fishing rods out, and we'll see what happens next. It's breakfast time. A couple of sausages and some frozen mince and meat cooked up for breakfast. Really good idea. If you can freeze your meals, just put them in the freezer. All you have to do is heat them up. Wait, go occupied. Our toilet's occupied. Well, here we are. We just landed on the island, outer Newry Island. Just moored the boat there for a bit. She's moored back and front. She's just floating in the shallow water there, not touching any rocks. It might look like it, but I've double, triple, and quadruple checked. She's not touching any rocks. We're going to go up and have a look at this fisherman's lodge that's up here, and have a look and see what that's like. So here we are at Newry Islands. So for a lot of you who ask where I go, I have no dramas telling you, this is called Outer Newry Island. Now there's two islands, there's Inner Newry and Outer Newry. Now some of you may remember, if you look over there, you may just see it. If you look over there, you may see it. That's Inner Newry Island. And I've done a video on Inner Newry Island. That's where the first resort in the Whitsundays was. I'll put a link in the description of the video I did there, but that's Inner Newry Island. On the other side of that, we can't see it, is Rabbit Island, and then this is Outer Newry, and then once we keep going east, we'd eventually hit, I think, Brampton Island. So this is Outer Newry Island, and there used to be a fisherman's lodge on here, allegedly. We're going to go and have a look at it. Here we are at the fishing hut that I was telling you about. I'm just getting something off my foot. So I found here, there's a toilet in the background. You can camp here. There's a seat there. There's water there. You'll see that in the background with me now is a water tank. And here's the hut that's been restored. We'll look a little bit more into the hut in a moment, but that's the hut. I don't think it's original, but I think it might be original framing, but looks like a new roof and new sides. Really quite pretty over here, I must say. Beautiful big frangipani tree there, if you like your frangipanis. And a table there. I might send other tables and see what I can find out about this hut. Well, here we are in front of the fisherman's lodge that I've come to have a look at. It was hired by some Fred guy who had the lease for 30 years, and he built this cabin out here that his mates would come out and fishing. There's a photo there I'll show you in a moment in the background. It's a photo of a photo, I'm sorry. But it's pretty cool here. It's just beautiful. Got heaps of water, a toilet. You can camp in there if you want, and it looks pretty good. I don't think it's the original roof and outsides, but I think it's the original frame. Would have been awesome coming out here, I don't know, 60, 70, 80 years ago, just on fishing, no communications, no mobile phones, no nothing. But it's pretty cool, isn't it? Anyway, let's go for a walk. I'll take you for a walk in and show you through. Not sure you can see it. There's a nice, beautiful snake skin in there that someone's left behind, which means I want to get out. I don't like snakes. Well, this is the life. Coming into the second night tonight. I'm going to sleep slightly differently tonight. I'll still put the swag out. No, I won't. I'm going to pull the mattress out of the swag and put it flat on the floor. Last night was too much in the clips from the swag killed me. So mattress flat on the floor with a self-inflatable underneath, my sleeping bag on top, got my pillow, and then the insect netting over the top. Not sure that I'll need the insect netting because it's quite windy, but I'm going to put it on anyway. I'm really looking forward to a good sleep tonight. Didn't have a great sleep last night, so looking forward to a better sleep tonight. We're just coming into dusk, about 5 o'clock. It was about this time last night the fish really came on. Tide turns in another hour, so sunset, tide turning. I don't think it gets much better than that for some fish. See how we go though. None matter. How good is this? Just sitting here watching the sunset on the water, catching fish. Doesn't get any better. This place looks like a bomb hit it. So let's start to clean up. I need coffee, so I'm going to clean up my swag, clean out some room, make a coffee, have some breakfast. Just got the fishing line out and we'll probably start to head off shortly. The sun's just coming up. Looks like another beautiful day, but it's windy again. That's okay. I'm hoping to catch some fish before we head off. So let's pack this up and get some coffee on. I need some coffee. Well, I got my coffee. I feel a bit better now. Sun's coming out. I'm gonna make a bacon and egg and cheese barbecue sauce sandwich for breakfast. That will do me just nicely. Got the pot on. We'll just cook away with that. Well, boat coming through. Well, I've got my coffee. I'm happy. Sun's coming up. I'm happy. I'm about to have my bacon and egg sandwich. Then I'll be very happy. So, bacon, eggs, cheese. Gotta have cheese. See these little containers. I love these for camping. Put all your sauces and tea leaves and coffee and everything in there. It's all in the one place. Really handy. Gotta be crispy bacon. Let me know in the comments, how do you like your bacon? Crispy or raw? I think it's gotta be crispy. My egg, piece of toast, and voila, breakfast of champions. Alright, get into this breakfast and we'll get going.